Hello everyone, welcome back for more of the Nintember Black Box Spectacular. So today, we are going to be looking at Popeye, originally arcade game. This is one I did spend some time with in the arcades. I don't even think I remember seeing the cartridge available for sale when I was little. So I didn't get to play it much on the NES. But I did play it in the arcades a good bit. It was fun back then. It's okay now. It's not a bad game. It's incredibly repetitive as hell because it is a score attack game. But in essence, you are Popeye. You are catching things that Olive Oil is letting float to the bottom of the screen. If they reach the bottom of the screen, you're in trouble because you could lose a life. You have Bluto, Brutus, whatever you want to call him, depending on what iteration of the comics you're looking at. But you have Bluto basically running around and will end you if he touches you, unless you can grab the spinach that's sitting around the sides of some of the screens. Yeah. So anyway, let's get started. You have a punch, which does a little bit for you. It doesn't do much. If he's gonna come this way. He can reach down and try to. He will throw things at you. But your goal, as you saw there, the heart hit the water and was starting to break. If you let the hearts break, you lose a life. I'm pretty sure you lose a life if you let the hearts break. I'm waiting for him to try to come down here. If you notice, the things take a little while to reach the bottom, and he actually does have a downward or upward swipe that he hasn't bothered to use yet. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck. He's kind of camping me right now. And I didn't show off any of the spinach, because you don't really need to in the first stage. The second stage, you still have spinach. But now you're going after music notes. And unlike... I forgot you can't stop on the ladder, that's right. You don't actually just stop on the ladder. You go all the way up or down if you try to go up or down. And you saw what he did. You saw him lunge straight down. Unfortunately, yes, that killed me. So this is what happens if you grab the, Unfortunately, he can hang out there and you have a really hard time getting back to him easily. He has absolutely no problems doing things. So I didn't need to get the spinach that level. I cannot believe I died, but that is the way of things. And we have our final stage. We complete this. Now not only will we have Bluto running back and forth, we will have that right there to really annoy you. And now we've got to not do that. Not stand there while he jumps down at us. I may not finish out the first stage. At least we can. At least we can still climb rigging and such. Ah! He beat me. Let's see if I can finish this. It's been a while since I played. Let's try again. This time I'll try not to screw around too much. Even though I wasn't really screwing around, I just did not do things the smart way. Also, this little bucket here, if you can time it, he gets to sit there with a bucket on his head for a while, and you get a bonus. Also of note, because this is a score attack game, you do not want to stand directly above Bluto if you don't have to. Because this is a score attack game, the higher up you grab the hearts, the more points they are worth. That would have been a good time to grab the spinach. Come on, come this way. Okay. Darn it. There we go. We get to pummel him. And then Bluto immediately starts. He gets to come back. You don't get that much time away from him, sadly. One more, come on. So that's the easy one. Let's see if I can do the second stage without losing a life. Jerk. That note's gonna hit the water. As you notice, it's not a good idea to hang out right underneath him. Hi. So now I only have 4 more notes to grab. You notice the track at the top. I should have mentioned that. And in the first stage, it's a box that you were filling up with all the hearts. This time it's filling up the music notes. Come on, float down here. And the third stage, you were trying to spell out, I believe, help me. I would at least like to finish out this first stage. Yep, you can totally screw him over. He's the same way. Unfortunately, I don't see any easy way to tell exactly how many more letters you need at any given time. Unfortunately, I kind of have to hang out down here on the bottom, which means he could slam attack me. You have to catch enough letters to build the ladder. There we go. It's almost done. Where the hell did that P come from? And there we go. That is the third stage completed. Now it just loops. And notice I did that without losing any lives whatsoever. And now we've got skulls that we can punch. That will show up because suddenly the Sea Hag has decided she really needs to interfere. Luckily, you can just punch the skulls. But they are something else that's going to completely distract you from doing what you need to do. I'm not really behind or anything. We're almost done with this stage. Come on, get down here. But this is pretty much all it does. It's not a bad game. By any means. Just, oops, don't do what I just did. Get pinned in between. That's what I just did. I screwed up. You can... Yep, there we go. He's going to uppercut me right in the groin. That becomes much more common once you get past stage 1. Once you get past the first loop. If you hang out in one spot way too much, he will start to come after you. Ah. But that's... Oh wait, I got it. I did get 20,000 points for a free man's. It's almost done. Ah! Why was I swinging instead of running? I don't know. But that's game. But yeah, that's Popeye. It's not a bad game. It does get fairly difficult fairly quick, making you split your attention a couple different ways. But all in all, it's not too bad of a game. If you can get a hold of the arcade version, so much the better, because it is harder. But it's also, I like the feel of the arcade much more because I'm used to it. So anyway, yeah. And we will be back tomorrow for some good old pro wrestling. I promise I will not subject everybody to the Randy Macho Man Savage impersonation. At least not the entire time. Maybe you want that. I don't know. Anyway. So take care, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Later.